into the suit of armor and falls down at your feet. And you are outside, and your magic is back.
Okay. I am going to... Now, the darkness spell is a 15-foot radius sphere. I want to put that in between the archers and the two fighting melee people next to me, but I want to make a wall of darkness, so they have to get up close to shoot.
Okay, so you throw the armor and start. Awesome. Mouse, what do you do?
So the door's open below me.
Yeah.
And I'm halfway up the wall or so.
Yeah, so remember that the fourth floor is basically destroyed. So you can use your movement to run up or down, depending on which way you want to go. Down, it's 40 feet. Up, it's 20 feet. And then you can stand on the floor and do something. So
I'm going up.
You need to decide. Up, okay.
Going up. Yeah. Do I need to make a check? I'm good.
Just don't fumble it horribly.
Not a fumble. It's a 16.
16. That's fine. So you go up and find yourself on the floor. You can see Aramil is lying in a puddle of blood, and Enoch is basically clear. Clear.
Smoking. Just
smoking.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And
you can see the lake. You can see the archers are about to release a second volley into Gary or Arabel. Some of them are not sure yet.
Can I shout at Mouse now that I see him?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna yell at you. She's on the roof. Go save her.
Go up to the roof. I'm gonna get you. Definitely.
Okay, so make another climb check as you two.
That's an 18. Did he freeze? Oh, okay.
No, I'm fine. I'm still here. So you climb on the roof as well, and it's a tattered tile roof. So some of the tiles just fall down as you and her go up on it. Now you are not very heavy, but you can feel the roof kind of. It stands on only two pillars that were left after the explosion. So it kind of, a little bit wibbly-wobbly. And you can see her. She has tears streaming down her cheeks. And she says, "They're going to kill me. I won't let them." And then she steps back as if she's about to jump into the water. It's obviously a deadly jump, 80 feet.
Don't do it. And if I don't think I could talk her out of it. That is not what I'm good at.
Probably better than me.
I don't know. I got negatives for it, so.
Uh-oh. I think I sent the wrong guy.
Yeah, you did. I want to try and tackle her and pull her back in.
You can definitely try that. You do feel that it might be risky as it might send the roof tumbling down. You also feel that if you'll miss and she'll get a chance to react, she might fling herself down the tower. But you can definitely try that.
Is the precipice in between the girl and the tower? Is there water underneath her, or is it rocky water?
So it's rocks. It really depends how far she will go, but you feel that 80 feet will basically kill her if she goes down.
Even if she hits water,
if she hits water, water is actually really hard if you don't actually break the surface.
Yep.
Yeah.
Topple the roof. That'll break the surface.
Yeah.
Just throw a pebble before you jump. It'll break the surface, and then she'll be fine.
Oh, I'm
so
good.
What do you say? What do you do or say?
What are you doing, Mouse? Come on.
Oh, I'm gonna try and I can do it. I'm gonna try and talk her out of this. I feel that I'm not gonna be able to tackle her safely. So I'm they're not gonna get you. Don't worry. We're gonna do everything we can to not let them get to you. You're not gonna die today.
Okay, I need you to roll your Today? Yeah, you actually said today.
Sour.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
It's
it's
out.
inevitable. She'll die.
Yeah,
sometime.
exactly.
So roll your
That's right.
persuasion.
Can we take a moment to talk about the inevitability of death, Arabelle, before you jump?
You're gonna die, but today's not the day. You can do this.
James,
Have you met
It is-
Jesus?
James, you missed your
Deny.
opportunity to pull a little finger and push her down.
Pull a little finger.
She screams and she says, okay, just roll your persuasion, and then we'll see what she says.
It's a 9.
Oh, it's a 9.
Awesome.
Oh my god. Okay, so she take a little step back, and she kind of slides, and another tile just flies down, and she screams, "My father wants to kill me, and that old man, he also wants to kill me. I thought I saw you cry in a dream, but it was me. I was crying."
Okay, we don't want to kill you. So it's not everyone out to get you.
Ramil, what do you do?
A death throw, I suppose? A death save? Or
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
you're
stabilized.
No, you're
You're
stable.
I'm stabilized. So I, rest in
Lie
peace.
there. Lie there and look crispy.
Crispy. Oh my god. Okay. Sorry to hear that, Ramil. So Luvash is trying to escape the grapple of the bear. He makes a strength check. I guess the bear does the same.
Yeah.
That's actually high. That's actually 21.
Damn it, 20. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
So he slips. I think it's his action, right?
Well, I didn't
Okay.
actually say I was doing like a grapple attack, just like a bear hug attack.
No, I assumed it was a grapple, but never
Yeah.
mind. So
He kind of
he
gets to do an attack also.
okay.
You want-
He shouts at his archers, "Aim, fire!" And then he points at Mouse and Arabelle. "Bring her down!"
Thing. They can't see him because there's a 15 radius sphere between them and.
So you actually didn't make to cast the spell, only on your next turn, because you rushed and charged and moved and did all those wonderful
Alright.
things.
Gotcha.
Yeah, okay. So a volley of arrows flies toward you and Arabelle. Now, Mouse, do you step in between her and the arrows?
oh, definitely.
Oh, yeah?
Definitely.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm so proud
so
there was no hesitation.
And he didn't try to burn her yet.
You
Like,
didn't burn
that-
it
that's-
yet.
Yeah.
He
Burn
he
it!
died
Oh,
a
wait.
hero. Mouse died a hero.
Okay, so we have 5 arrows. The first one is a 16 to hit.
Yeah.
And
Grab
it
it.
hits you for 10 points of damage.
Okay, so hold up. I got this deflect missile
Yeah.
that's awesome, so I can
Oh,
reduce the damage by.
Oh, so you just stand there and then puck, puck, puck.
Yeah.
Just one
If
arrow.
I can reduce it enough, I can catch it and throw it back.
I don't think it would go far enough, but that would be
Oh.
awesome.
So that plus my dex plus my level is 3, 6, 12. How much damage was it doing?
10. 10. So
10?
you caught it.
10.
So I caught it.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
And you can't, and with a key point, you can't throw it back. But I think the range is like a.
Yeah, I'm not
thrown
gonna
dart,
throw back. I'm just
like
gonna try and
20
catch as many of these.
26,
I'm gonna
yeah.
create an arsenal at
Awesome.
my feet.
Well, you
Awesome.
can actually only catch one since
Yeah,
the
Oh,
range
really?
the first
kept
one.
it.
Okay, so
Oh,
that was
okay,
basically
okay.
aimed right between your eyes, and you just. Yeah, exactly.
I yell.
Second one flies, you smack it, and it flies into the lake. The third one, that's actually an unmodified 13 plus. Wait, 4. So that's a 17 to hit.
That hits.
Yeah? Yeah, that hits. But it's only 3 points of damage. So
All right.
just a scratch. 2 more. Unmodified 15. I'm guessing it hits
Yeah.
also. Another 10.
Oh.
Ouch.
Okay.
And last one. Unmodified 16.
Yeah.
So that's 50. And
What an epic scene.
yeah, 7 to hit.
Catches the first arrow, deflects the second one, gets a
Yeah.
scratch, and then two like
Scratch, and
thunk.
Yeah.
Well,
so-
he caught 4 arrows. Just 3 of them with his body.
So how are you
Snowed
doing
your hand.
hit point wise? You're good? You're still up?
I'm up. I'm at 13, but I'm up.
Okay. You hear Esmeralda, not Esmeralda, sorry, Arabelle, she gasps, and Esmeralda below screams, no! Because she didn't see if the arrows hit or not. Okay, awesome. That was Luvash and his bullies. Esmeralda will charge him. Let's do it now. So the first attack, she misses. The second one, she managed to punch through. Luvash is screaming in pain and retreating a little bit. He takes a step back. That was 7. Okay. And we're back to Enoch.
Okay. Can I hear what's happening on the roof?
Yeah, so you saw the arrows, like in
Fly
those
up and
movies.
over, yeah.
And then
And I can hear Mouse clearly getting hit by arrows. I can hear her, so I know where they are.
You can also
the
see
roof.
that the roof is kind of shaking
know-
a little bit. Yeah.
And so it's timbers with shingles on top, right? All wood.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
No, shingle.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly how you described it.
Okay. So what the rest of you guys probably don't know is the reason Enoch is so phobic of shadow creatures is because when he was in the orphanage, me and Mouse were in the orphanage, creatures of shadow, that's all he knows. He doesn't remember. He was a kid, attacked and killed all the kids and killed all the nuns that were protecting them. The reason he escaped is he hid on the roof while the creatures were coming, and then daylight came and banished the darkness, and he survived. So he's going through some PTSD things right now with Mouse and the little girl on the roof and all of this in the flat. Anyways, so I rage and I'm going
Pull the
to
roof up.
I'm going to pull the roof down underneath Arabelle and Mouse so they fall into the room with me.
Okay.
I think you're gonna drop
Rami-
them on
can-
Arabelle.
Oh no!
Sorry?
You're gonna drop them on.
No, just a section of the roof. I'm just going to break it so that they fall down. I'm not pulling the
You're
whole
going from
ceiling
like the
down.
middle to make it
So
collapse.
think about it this way: the raging barbarian with foam out of his mouth. He just said, "Don't worry, I'll be, precise."
Very gentle.
Yeah.
Precise. Yeah. So I'm going to grab the timbers underneath Arabelle's feet, and I'm just going to pull it down as hard as I can.
Awesome.
And I have advantage on strength checks because I'm ready.
Maybe you can stand on top of Aramil, so if anything falls, it falls on top of you instead of him.
You can hold it up, become a beam.
Oh, you know what? Know what I'll do? I'll rage. I'll slide Aramil under the bed.
Oh yeah, the bed will save him, sure, from a
Hey,
falling
it's a
roof.
mattress and it's wooden
Yeah.
framed. It should be strong, right? It's a high wizard's bed. I'm assuming it's made of oak
Yeah,
Oh,
or
Um,
stone.
or ironwood, preferably. I don't care. I'm
Probably
Okay.
burning right now.
I gotta explain. Yeah, well, fuck. I don't care. I told you why, and now I'm role playing it.
There's no old person that's gonna come out alive of this session today.
And I rolled a 19 on my strength check.
Nice.
okay. So I need you to make a saving throw for the top floor of the tower. Okay, so you are pulling down on it, and the beams kind of collapse. The roof is shattering. Everything is about to collapse on top of you and Aramil. Mouse, you and Arabelle are both going down. I need you to make a dexterity check to try and grab her as she is about to dive into nowhere.
And so
Yeah.
my plan is, when she falls
15.
down, is to cover her with my body.
Awesome.
If everything comes down.
Yeah,
I rolled a
that's
17 for the ceiling.
great. So indeed, you managed to punch this hole exactly below Mouse's and Arabelle's feet. They both go down. How did you do, Mouse, on your dexterity check?
15.
15. So you managed to grab her collar, and you and her are going down straight into Enoch's waiting hands. Like,
Yes, you
I
catch
got you,
both
buddy.
of us, right? One in each arm, you know.
all the dust is, everywhere, and you can see Mouse is bloody. Arabelle is smeared with tears, and arrows are sticking from his body. And at that point where she is at your hands, she's looking at Mouse, and she suddenly realizes what you did for her, just taking the arrows, and she says, "For me?"
Through like coughing blood and bleeding everywhere, and I'm like, I told you you wouldn't die today.
And she just wraps her head around Enoch's shoulders and around your shoulders, and she just put her head just between the two of you, kind of hugging you two, as you two protect her. That was phenomenal. Vasero, you hear all this noise up above. You can see the roof collapsing. Mouse is down, Arabelle is down, but Enoch managed to grab them both, and everything still stands up. The tower is still intact.
Okay.
The
Yeah,
door is open.
I
Right.
I probably charge out. I'm not sure if I should help Van Richten or not. But how does he look? Does he look like? I mean, is he
Dead?
breathing?
He's
or-
dead.
All you see is one hand, and it's still like this, and it has the marks of Gary's boots on it.
Like it was
Yeah,
either
you gotta
him
get
or the woman outside.
I'm with you. I'd have done the same thing. It's all good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I go out then and help Gary. So
Okay,
outside
so-
there's the archers and they are in the.
Wait, that's fine. I need you to make a death saving throw for Van Richten. It's his third.
Oh, we don't know.
Oh
if it is.
shit!
Okay. It's a 4.
Okay, so as you run outside, the hand kind of slips down, and you can hear this bloop as Van Richten's body falls into the underground flooded dungeon and floats there face down.
Oh, shit.
Okay, but you run outside.
And the archers, they are a little bit further away.
They are a little bit further away, but you think that in a minute, Gary will finish with his spell. You can see that he's casting a spell. You're not sure what it is, but he's aiming at them.
Sorry.
Okay, in that case, I'm trying to get to the leader and attack him.
Okay. So you wanted to attack Luvash or attack the leaders of the...
No, Luvash.
Oh, you want to attack Luvash. Okay, go for it.
Okay, what is my modifier on that? Okay, so that's an 18 and 15.
So 15, wait for it. I think both are in. Yes, both attacks are in.
And this
Are you
is-
doing it with your blade?
Yep, I'm attacking with one is a dagger and the other one is a rapier.
Okay.
That's not a very good damage roll though. 9 plus 5 makes 14.
14. Okay. So he drops to one knee at your sudden attack and turns to you with his rapier. Esmeralda stands, basically you stand shoulder to shoulder in front of him. He seems to be poking, for something in his belt. He's searching for something, maybe well, you're not sure what, but he's frantically looking for something there. Okay. Nilfine.
Yes. I of course see Van Richten, like his hand there slipped down. But Vasaro is right next to him, so I assumed he was helping him or he was already dead, so I'll just run out.
Okay.
Look around and be confused since I can't see Arabelle anywhere, since I haven't actually seen her climb up the towers. I was too focused on getting down. But I'll just run out, shoot another arrow, scream to Esmeralda to go find Arabelle, save her.
Okay.
And I assume I could get far enough out to cast a spell also.
Yeah. So Esmeralda, as soon as she hears your voice, she turns around and heads back to the tower, running frantically. Your arrow, do you want to hit Luvash or one of the archers?
Luvas.
Okay, go for it.
And before I do that, I cast Hunter's Mark on him.
Okay.
As a bonus action. So that's a 26 to hit.
Yes.
And I do 16 points of damage.
Nice.
He's down. Arrow straight through the throat. He's coughing up blood and falling down on his face. His blood wets the paveways stones.
And then I'll have Jaromir go over and give a slap to one of their archers. Just a gentle little slap. Well, an 11, so probably won't hit.
Okay. So they basically regroup and aim their bows at you all. Now Arabelle is inside the tower. She doesn't do anything. She just tries to do her best to clean up Mouse's wounds. She's looking for anything to bend him over and fix him, but obviously her attempts are childish at best.
I got this. It's cool.
At this point, Gary, your spell goes off. But then something goes very, very wrong. The globe of darkness engulfs the archer, and then you can hear them. They start to scream. And on top of their screaming, you can hear something growling inside of the shadow. Something is living inside of the shadow. And you can hear them, flee the beast, it's the monster. And they just scream at the top of their lung. The globe is not this, stationary half sphere of darkness. It's ebbing and flowing, it's moving, it's expanding, it's shrinking, and then it dissipates, and all that is left of the archers are their clean skeletons, not even blood, not even flesh, nothing. And they are just lying there with all their, arrows, equipment, belts, boots, but nothing is left.
Cool spell, bro.
Well,
You should be terrified of this, Enoch.
Well,
I am, but I didn't see it.
Was
Oh,
my
okay.
bear right next to those archers?
Yeah, he looks confused too.
Oh,
He's
I'll just look over at him. Good job, boy.
Is it my turn?
Yes, it's still your
That
turn.
was your turn, I think. Well,
Yeah, that was my action.
but I think we're out of combat now.
Yep.
I think you killed them all.
Before that ends, I feel like I turn around and look at the tower. What do I see?
So you see that the top floor is gone. The roof is also in tatters. You can definitely see with your sight Enoch, Mouse, and Arabelle. They are standing there trying to tend Mouse's wounds. You can hear Esmeralda as she's climbing the top of the tower. Maybe the chains, you can hear them rattle. And all around you, the lake is dark.
As I walk towards, I'll run because I don't know who else is in danger. I run towards the tower. As I cross through, do I still feel like my magic dissipate when I enter the
Yep.
radius?
Yeah, the protective magic is still there.
You know what? As soon as I step in, I step back out, and I use my I'll use my free action now to try to see if I can detect Aramil because he's the only one who can't see with Awakened Mind.
You do not see him unless you can see through walls because he's hidden behind the bed. Under the bed. He's still
Oh
there.
no, it has to be somebody I can see. So I guess
Okay.
it wouldn't work anyways. Anyway, I'll just sprint into the tower to see if I can get back up and make sure everybody's all right.
Okay. Yeah, so you basically you can decide to regroup upstairs or downstairs with wherever you feel like.
I'm thinking downstairs. I vote downstairs.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Upstairs. And
I vote outside the tower.
Yeah, because this thing's coming down, right?
Do we burn it on the way up just to keep with tradition?
I don't want to piss off the iron golems.
Stone towers doesn't burn.
I'm starting to think like that burnt and broken down buildings should be like on our group's flag.
Yeah.
Totally. Just like a tower with a flame coming off it.
Yeah.
So
Tower
we'll use some rope to lower everybody down, and then I'll climb down afterwards.
Okay.
So by the way, Ido, in the darkness spell, I mean, if it was in line of sight of me, I would have seen whatever was happening in there.
So think about there's this new movie Alien Covenant. So as Gary's globe of darkness emerged, you think that it wasn't a globe of darkness, it was a gateway to someplace else, and something crawled from that gateway, ate all those poor archers, and then retreated back to wherever it came from, and then the globe dissipated.
I think Gary was still in combat mode, right? So that's why he didn't give it much thought in that moment. But yeah, can I do some sort of check to figure out what I saw as well?
Yeah.
What would that be?
Arcana.
11.
Okay, so you move around those dead bodies, and you can actually see those lumps of saliva, those sticky yellow thingy that comes out of this whatever mouth. And as you look at it, you can hear something whispering inside of your head. It says, "Now you have tasted true power. Come to me, I will show you much more."
In a small radius around this pile of corpses, I ask where through my telepathy.
And you have this vision of a mountain, and on top of it, something that looks like a temple. And the strange thing about this temple is that the doorway, which is huge, is coated with amber, and there are two huge statues guarding the doorway. And come to me.
I ask, who are you? See if he answers that.
And all you can hear is this laughter, but you don't get a name.
Has my magic ever done anything close to like this?
Nope. But you have increased in power lately, so But it was definitely you. It wasn't someone else who cast this spell. It was definitely coming out of you. It was maybe your potential coming to its full power, but now you're back you again. So.
All right.
I'm gonna drag Aramil or carry him out of the magical dead zone, and I'm gonna burn off some healing on everybody. Well, a few people. So Aramil, you get 14. Mouse, you get 14, and I got myself 22.
Cool.
Okay.
While that is happening,
Save the good one for you.
While that is happening, I try
random.
to see what happened to Van Richten, because I know he fell down. So,
He's definitely dead now.
So as you look down at the flooded dungeon, you don't see anything, only water.
That's weird. I have no way of getting back up if I were to climb down there, so I'm not gonna do that at this point.
We've got rope.
Do we?
Nope, he burned all his rope.
Oh yeah.
Well, we used rope to lower us down, so there's got to be like 100 feet of rope just chilling out there.
Oh.
We
Since
found
had
it
to
in the
buy
top
new rope.
tower.
At
Yeah,
least 50 feet of it that we could get back.
I mean, if there is rope around, then I would actually try to go down there.
Okay. So as you lower yourself down, you indeed feel the cold water are probably part of the lake. It's probably water coming in from maybe a hatch or a door or an unsealed or an opening that isn't fully sealed. You don't see the water coming from the walls. It's not something with the construction of this corridor. So do you want to slush your way and investigate further?
Oh yeah, I would dive if necessary. And yeah, is there a current or anything?
So it's not a current, but you can feel that as if something is, the water are moving back and forth. So as you go down and maybe dive a little bit and check out, you can definitely make out the outline of this small metallic door. It looks metallic, but it isn't rusted in any way. There are bolts that set her at the on the stony face of the corridor. Some of the bolts are missing, and water trickle down inside. But it's in this weird state of equilibrium. Water comes in, comes out. You think that maybe you can open this hatch and swim to the surface of the lake from here.
Okay. And there's no body around. I don't see the body.
Nope.
Yeah. So, I mean, either he really was just an illusion or something like that, or he must be still alive.
Is it possible that he went out through the hatch and then closed it and locked it from the other side?
So you suspect, and indeed, Vasero, as you look at the hatch, you can see again the runes, very similar to the ones that covered the door, opening at the tower. So you think that maybe it's the same magic that opens the door at the tower can open this hatch.
Okay, so yeah, I shout at the group so that they know what is going on. That I didn't find a body, but that there's some kind of hatch down here with runes on them. And
Okay.
There's no other way of opening this thing. There's no door handle or anything like that.
No, very similar to the door of the tower. Your feet does kick something underwater. You want to reach out and grab it?
Sure.
Okay.
It's an
Oh,
alligator.
it's a snake.
Get
yeah.
attacked.
It's an alligator. Almost. So you find this finger. It's severed. It's human in nature, but it's green, and the fingernail is thick and gray. It looks like a hag finger, a severed finger of a hag.
Oh, okay.
You're not sure what it's doing here.
I get the feeling that maybe this wasn't the true Van Richten.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does anyone else want to come down here? Or
I'll
don't you
come
guys
down.
want to get ready?
Wait,
I
how
would go
deep
down.
is it?
Wait, before you go down, you can take 9 HP. I'm still busy healing.
Just
I'm still-
1 minute.
Okay, so Mouse, you get 9.
Oh, right on.
Aramil 7.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
And when he
Right.
gets back, 16 to Esmeralda, because she was pretty badly hurt, right, guys?
Yeah, I can heal her also.
It's a 20, by the way.
Anybody else who needs it.
I'm close to full, so.
I'm blasting off my spells. I might as well give her some as well.
Did he say how deep the water was down there?
Oh, he's walking in it, so it's not that deep.
Yeah, but a halfling for a halfling, not that deep, but a halfling.
It could be like
Let him go.
deep,
Just
like
let him go.
Yeah.
Well, you can.
Screw you! I saved her.
There's only one way to learn how to swim, buddy.
You're pretty light, right? You can just climb on me. I'm going down there.
All right, I'll ride on your shoulders.
Sure.
Yeah. We're healing Esmeralda.
16.
Did something 16, and I can do like 25 from good berries if she needs that much.
Esmeralda approaches you, Elfin, and she says, "We need to take the girl to someplace safe, maybe Valaki."
Yeah, I agree. And also, let's move her father's corpse, like out of the way, so she doesn't actually have to see it. Even he might have tried to kill her, but she doesn't have to see her father dead.
She says, "Wouldn't it be safer if I just take her alone there? I can make sure that we aren't followed in the forest. I fear that you are somehow... it seems that you are a beacon to anything dark here."
What?
And she, as a group...
I'm gonna poke my head up when she says that, all like crispy and smoky still and covered in blood. Like, what are you talking about? I don't understand.
We're not play characters. We're NPCs like you.
Magnet for evil.
Yeah, I'm afraid you might be right. You should go there, yes, and you should meet with Arena. She can probably help you. I believe she's more or less the acting mayor of Valaki right now.
And then she asks you, where will you be headed next?
We plan to go to the mountains. Can't remember what mountains there were, but mountains to the south. Mount Garkis, maybe? I don't know. Can't remember. To check out the giants there. So, but we'll definitely be back to Valaki to check on you and Arabelle.
Okay. She smiles at all of you, and she says to Nelphane, "Can you?" And she looks at all the people, and she says again, "Can you just walk with me to the edge of the forest and say goodbye?"
Of course. The others are just checking out the tower. They'll be a while. There's no rush.
Did you say taking out the tower or checking out the tower?
Yeah,
I said checking. Checking out the tower. Show her a good time. I believe I said checking out the tower.
Can I ask a quick question? Of those good berries, is there anything left over? Because I could use some healing.
You didn't heal yourself?
I gave myself some.
All right.
But I could still, if there's leftover good berries, I'll take them.
There were like 25 left that Esmeralda might have used all of. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, you don't know how much what?
I had like 25 good berries that would heal for 25 points.
So she probably took everything because she was badly hurt when with her, the fights.
Okay.
Actually, I can cast it at second level also, so I can't give you. I'm not sure if it actually increases.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
No. I'll cast it twice more and give you. So you have 20 points back.
Okay, I'm full then.
Okay. So as Esmeralda and Nalphane go to the edge of the forest for a talk, Arabelle just awkwardly looks at all of you, and she basically holds Mouse's hand as you are all handling your business.
Wait, are we there?
Anything?
Are we all there, or are some of us still down in the water? And
So it's up to you.
I mean, because if I'm up there with those guys, I would suggest that we don't let them travel alone to Valaki. Might be a little dangerous.
Well, she's not wrong though. We do attract the darkness.
Yeah.
And it's only through luck and the blessings of Baldur that we've been able to live this long.
Yeah, but imagine what would have happened if we weren't around. I mean, she couldn't have protected the girl from those guys.
If we weren't around, Esmeralda would have taken her straight to Valaki in her wagon, and not come here and been ambushed.
I move my gaze from the pile of corpses to you, Berserker, and I think they're right. Yeah, we attract a lot of weird shit.
Well, yeah, maybe, but still, it's. I mean, if they get attacked again, what should they do? You can't attack the girl from a couple of guys.
Can we give him something for protection?
I got this. I'm gonna have a moment while you guys are all discussing it with her. She's holding my hand, and I'm be like, I know what it's like to not have parents that love you. You know, as an orphan, and the only thing I have left of them is this small whistle. So I'm gonna give this to you so that you could maybe remember that. Doesn't matter that your dad's a jerk. And
was.
You can. I'm not gonna say was. I'm gonna say is. Doesn't matter that your dad's a jerk and whatever his problem is, you can still make this, and you're gonna move on and have an epic life.
Now, do you remember something interesting about that specific whistle?
I
the wolf said whistle, right?
That it was shaped like a wolf and was silver plated.
And Ito's smiling.
I know, right? And was the only thing I'd left over by my parents. That's what I remember about that whistle.
Okay, she picks it up gladly, and she thanks you. Did you ever try to blow it?
I don't think so.
Not that I remember.
I don't think so. I assumed I thought it was a dog whistle due to the wolf head and such, but I don't think I've blown it.
Okay.
I think Arabelle should try and blow it right now.
So you're giving away a medical artifact.
Yeah, exactly.
See her again.
She picks it up. And immediately, every kid who gets a whistle, she just puffs her cheeks and inside. And what comes out is this thin and, let's say, sad howl of a wolf. But it sounds like it's muted. It's not like strong and bestial. It's like this very faint echo. And it vibrates across the lake and across the water, and the leaves of the trees are, kind of moving accordingly, and you all feel a little strange. And she puts it out and says, "Oh, cool! It's wonderful."
Super cool.
Back.
Aramil, what was that?
I don't know. What was that? I tried to
summoning. Werewolf summoning, of course.
I tried to do like an Arcana check for that.
Having been a werewolf at one point in my life, do I feel different?
At one point for like 5 minutes.
You got on a 14 Arcana check. Do I know what it was?
So you all kind of standing there with goosebumps on your skin, and Ramil, you make this Arcana check. and you focus and position yourself, and then you see something very, very strange. On the far side of the lake, the forest is very dark. You think that you see this silvery wolf coming out of the forest. It seems like it's noble. Its fur is gleaming silver, and it just looks straight at Arabelle. And she suddenly shouts, "Look, a puppy!" And then when you all look at it, maybe it was the reflection of the dim moonlight on the surface of the lake. Maybe it was a figment of your imagination, but it's gone. It's not there anymore.
Right on.
Good choice, Mouse.
Yeah.
You, Ramil, when you looked at it, you felt protected. You felt like someone is watching over her now.
Okay.
Does that solve your problem?
My problem?
Not your problem. No, Viscero.
Oh.
Before I answer that, I have another question for you, Ido.
You want to ask how did you feel when that wolf looked at you?
Oh wait, he's underneath it. Oh no, you're back now. You're talking to us.
We're all together now.
Yeah.
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 Ask.
Can I roll something to find out maybe the alignment of not Esmeralda? How's the one who's now the mayor of Valaki? What?
Arena.
Arena, right?
How dare you question her?
She's probably
It's his girlfriend.
very much committed to stopping Strahd, right?
Yes, very much.
And do I think she would do some horrible things to accomplish that goal?
So you do know that she was very traumatized by Strahd. As you recall, he visited her twice. Third time was supposed to be it, but you managed to deliver her, to Valaki. But there is this thing with her brother, if you remember, that he went to the forest to look for you. He got transferred into a vampire. You broke the news, and she was almost mad with sorrow. So that's a very good question there, Viscero.
Okay. So what I say to the group then is that okay, then maybe it's for the best. Can you take this letter with you for Arena? And I'm like leaning against a tree or something and writing on a piece of parchment. And
yes, he said, of course.
Yeah, so it's a letter, and I'm writing. There may be a time where you will need to do something truly horrible. Just know that I'm as committed to stopping Strahd as you are, and that it's for the greater good. And I take the stake that I have from Van Richten, and I hand Esmeralda the letter and the stake.
Okay, she accepted.
P.S. Kill the child.
Yeah, right. With the stake specifically.
Right, that is then the second letter that we would send if it were actually come to that. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to send my owl to follow them, and I'm telling it to just follow them to the city, and once they get to the city to come back to me, and I ask it to follow them from like 500 feet away, as far as it can, just to keep an eye contact, but not to be close to them, and to try to hide on its own.
Okay. Great. Done.
Okay. Do you guys want to take another look at the tower? I mean, what's left of it?
Yeah,
I'm
all
a
right.
little scared to go up there. I'm pretty okay down here where the roof isn't half collapsed and falling over and, you know.
I'm full hit points. I'm good. I'll go back in with Aramil.
There's also corpses to loot.
There's a whole
Ooh.
library up there, although burnt. Anything that's not burnt is good.
Yeah.
There's only one corpse to loot. The other ones are skeletons.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Well,
we gotta
that still
pull that
counted
the
corpses.
invisible guy in his armor. I'm curious
Did he
about
come
that.
to life when he left the magic barrier?
Yeah, let's drag him out. See what happens.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Is
So,
he turned invisible? Or?
So as you drag the oh no, actually you dragged it already. I think Gary took it.
Oh yeah, Gary,
Yeah.
you used it as a shield.
Awesome.
By the way,
Must be
awesome.
really pissed
Mad
by him
respect.
right
So it still lies there, but as I said, it has the same runes that cover the door. Some of the runes are on it, so maybe there's a pattern.
Somebody
there.
do a dance.
I was a little unsure which way I was gonna go with you, Gary, because you're a warlock and a tiefling. But after seeing you use that human shield, you're basically an orc now. Like you're a brother.
Cool. We're brothers, battle brothers.
Brothers, yeah. Can you do one of those dances over this corpse? You see these runes here? I saw you did it before. You're.
Are these the same runes that were on the door? Right? You said.
The same form, but you think that you can read those, or you can do the stick dance. Depends on how you want to do it.
No, hold it up if you want to dance.
Okay, so I'm
Well,
like, okay, this is
yeah, no
armor,
circle.
and clearly this armor can also do the dance. So either I wear the armor, or we position the armor so it does it. I'm not gonna
think you
dance
should
in this
wear the
armor. I already
armor.
done it.
Can we take the armor off of it?
I don't know. It's invisible.
Can we put on the armor?
Yes.
Yeah, it's empty. It doesn't have anything inside of it.
I'll do it.
I bet. Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna do it.
You just
what
show
if-
me what to do. I'll mimic you. We'll dance together.
Yes.
What if this dance activates this armor and it's like a guardian? That will
Then
Whatever.
Enoch
Then I'll
becomes
be
a
the guardian.
right?
And I'm the guardian.
Exactly.
The wizard who built this area has specialized in building golems. He probably can build a construct, like an armor construct as well.
What are you suggesting, Aramil? That this is a bad idea?
Probably.
This contract sucks. Then you're gonna attack us.
If
We'll
you
just
can
sat there.
read it, why don't you read it while it's on this invisible corpse
Let's try. Let's try reading it.
and see what happens? Maybe we get a bodyguard.
Okay, so roll Arcana, Ramil, and maybe Gary can help you with it.
Sure, I'll help.
Okay, I got a 20.
Okay. Gary, you want to help him? It was an advantage roll, right? If Gary is helping.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I can roll again.
You should.
It's still a 20.
Okay. So as you read it, suddenly the runes kind of mesh into this word that you recognize. The name is Kazan. And as you say the word, like Iron Man style, the suit expands and stands in front of you as if someone is inside of it. Obviously, it's empty. There's this reddish glow that emanates from within it, and the runes glow. And then you hear this voice, "What are your commands, master?"
Boom.
Right.
You
As soon
got
as that happens,
bodyguard.
we're like,
Because
okay, we gotta
unfortunately
program this
you were
thing
on the
correctly.
inside.
I'm gonna step forward and I'm gonna say, I'm just experimenting. Kneel down.
You are not master.
Thought so.
Shit.
Aramil?
All right. I tell him to kneel down or sit down. Okay.
Sit down? Okay, he sits.
Does he have a weapon?
Nope.
Not sure he needs it.
Was there a weapon inside the
Do
tower?
you want one?
Take us to the storage room.
And he turns around and steps straight to the tower. And as it passes the anti-magic field, it just smashes on the floor.
Okay. Oh, it's got limitations.
Well, now
Drag it back out.
Aramil, you can use him to like lift chests so you don't get blown
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Not inside the magic room. Not inside the anti-magic zone.
Yeah,
No,
but everywhere else.
Everywhere else.
Yeah.
You should
Okay.
get him to guard the wagon while we go investigate the tower now.
The wagon's already left, didn't it?
Did they leave in the wagon or did
Yeah.
Vito? Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Just tell him
After Esmeralda parted from Nelfane, I'll spare you the details, but they were having fun in the forest.
Thanks, I don't know.
And then she departed.
they were playing cards, right?
Yeah.
A rousing game of blackjack.
Completely children's safe.
What else could we be doing?
That's right.
Okay.
Yeah, just get him to stand guard. Let's go investigate.
Yeah.
I really
Those-
want to know what happens if I put on that armor. And you
And
say
then,
the
then
command word.
activates it.
It will
Do I
really
become
hurt.
your slave? Like, I really want to know.
Okay, so you all are back into the tower. Again, the anti-magic field just vibrates, and you kind of feel naked again. But you explore the inner working of the tower. So the iron golems are still there, and if you want, they can lift you up to the third floor, which is just below the floor that was exploded. And there you can definitely see a bunch of crates, and there's workshop table and maps and drawings of how to construct golems, and all kinds of arcane formula are just splattered across the walls. And you all basically are sitting there and exploring the shelves, the books that are there, all kinds of vials, the workshop desk itself. As you do that, you hear two things. One of them is the flapping of great wings and something landing on the roof or on the higher floor, just poof, and you can see the wooden ceiling just cracks as someone is walking there, and below you can hear something skulking. You don't hear exactly what, but you can hear it.
So we're on the third floor?
Yeah, you are on the third floor.
And something's
Below
on the
you?
roof.
Yeah.
And then something on the main floor is skulking.
Hey, give me a boost up there. I want to see what's on this roof.
I don't know if that's a wise idea. All right, fine. I'll throw you up.
Oh,
Now,
gross! Come on.
You land on the wooden floor, and you can see someone. You don't see his face. All you can see is this big black cloak with, the, how do you call it? The collar stretched up, and you can see it facing the lake with the cloak on, covering his body. And then he looks back at you, and you can see red eyes staring at you. And this creature says, "Well met, Mouse. It's been a long time."
Do I
More
hear that?
people who claim to have met me before? Who are you?
And he says, "Don't you recognize me?" And then he turns around so you can see his face, and you see Falcon.
No way.
Oh no!
Hey!
He's gone dark side, guys.
How'd you find me?
And he smiles and says, "I just went by the smell." And when he smiles, you can see the two fangs.
Can I climb up?
How far away is he?
He's very close. Yes, Enoch, if you want, you can climb up. You all hear this exchange between between Mouse and this guy.
I would like to climb up also.
Falcon,
So
yeah,
just-
the were-raven.
Oh.
Now were-raven. I'm gonna pull up so that my so I can like in the process I'm like, oh hey Falcon, I thought you were dead.
I want to stomp on your hands and push you back in, and then I want to charge and try and push him off the roof.
You're gonna kick me down?
Yes.
That's brotherly love.
Wait, off the roof, off the tower?
Yeah.
He can
I know
fly,
he can
dude.
fly. Yeah, but I want to charge him
just
off
for
the
effect.
Roof. Yeah.
Sure. Go for it. Okay, so you stamp on Enoch's hands, and then you go charging this dude. Roll your attack.
Oh yeah, that's a 23.
Awesome.
Now's your chance to redeem yourself because you didn't push the girl, right?
I didn't want to push the girl. I wanted to pull the girl. Totally different.
So you're basically trying to take him with you outside, or just you're trying to stop? I mean, push him.
I want to stop and I want to push him.
Oh, like a flying kick.
Perfect, like a flying kick.
Okay, roll your damage. You fly and hit him square in the chest. Poof.
Right on. It does. Did I get a 10 feet running start?
Yeah, of course.
Perfect.
A flying kick is a down, back, forward triangle, by the way.
12 damage.
Yeah, okay. So you hit him square in the chest. He just flies back, falls down, and then two huge bat-like wings explode from his body. And he just, hovers there mid-air, and you see the change that his body undergo. He's now this vampiric creature. You can see the ripples in his muscles, the fangs that now decorate his mouth and his red eyes. And he says, I am late for a family meeting, but I do have a message for you. And when he says that, those noises that were heard in the floor below you, you can feel something is wiggled between two beams of the floor that you are standing on, those guys on the third floor, and you can see a letter just pushed up and it falls down, and it's stamped with Strahd's insignia.
Message for you, sir.
And with that, Falcon smiles and says, I hope next time I see you will be on the same terms. Now, he says,
me too.
Off to meet my father. And then he flies into the darkness.
I want to run back and grab onto the edge and do that cool backflip thing where I go from the top to the bottom and I land in and say, he's a vampire. That's it. That's all I say.
Really?
He's somersaulting and go, he's a vampire.
I'm going to punch him in the arm hard.
I'll take that.
Do you guys think we can get to the Raven Father before he does?
Probably not, but we should try.
If you can fly, maybe, because he's flying there now.
I got a crossbow. Maybe I can shoot him down from the arrow slots.
What do you do with the letter?
I open it.
Pick up the letter, but let's go quickly.
Don't open it right away. It might be trapped or something.
Yeah, wait till we're not here. You go open it yourself.
Yeah.
Now we have to wait for the incredibly slow elevator.
and there's probably still something downstairs.
Well, I can't. I still want to search this area, but I mean, I'm not going to be able to make it back there. I'm not going to be able to compete with Gary in speed.
Oh yeah.
So you go warn them, and I will stay here and search.
Okay.
I'm not going by myself.
Come on, be an orc.
I'm done with the orc life. It was good for like 15 minutes, but I'm done.
Okay, so
There's a spell I can use for that.
I open the letter.
okay, you can see this delicate handwrite covering the letter. It's not very long, and it reads as follows.
Oh, I can't read it. Somebody else has to read it.
Oh, okay.
Can't read?
I'll read it.
Okay,
Can't read
so
yourself.
Aramil,
Appropriate.
you pick up this letter, and you can immediately appreciate the delicacy of the handwrite. It reads as follows: "My friends, know that it is I who have brought you to this land, my home, and know that I alone can release you from it. I bid you to dine at my castle, so that we can meet in civilized surroundings. Your passage here will be a safe one. I await your arrival. Your host, Strahd von Zarevich."
That
It's
guy's
a
a
tarp.
jerk.
You want to RSVP now?
Your owl's gone. I don't know how we're gonna get there in time.
Can you just like climb up the roof and crumple the letter and just throw it off the tower
Just burn the letter.
so they
no.
see him?
Burn
Well,
it.
Burn
no,
it.
maybe
No,
make him think that we are coming.
No. He touched this. He made it. Maybe we can use it for scrying or something.
Falcon did say he could smell us, and that's why he's been following us. So someone needs to shout. It's not me. I smell great all the time, but
I'm carrying-
somebody
Probably
else.
just followed the trail of bodies and burned buildings.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what he
Maybe.
could smell.
I think we should hold on to that letter. I think it might be useful down the road.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, why not?
The invitation doesn't specify a time or a place, right? I mean, we
It
assume it's
is a
Castle
place.
Ravenloft.
Yeah.
I say, because you brought up scrying, he can probably scry on us, right? Is there a way for him to stop, for us to stop him from doing that all the time?
He can
I
actually
suppose-
scry us, by the way.
With that scroll,
Yeah.
he could, because he knows.
Although I could probably have done that until now anyway.
Yeah,
He's-
hasn't he
he's- I mean,
been
he's been
following
watching us,
us
like-
and watching us in wolf form like this whole friggin' time?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
He's always
I believe
around.
so. Yes.
he wants
I-
to die. That's
I
it.
feel-
He brought us here to kill him.
I
'cause,
actually,
you know.
I actually think that deep down inside he probably does, but I think we don't need to worry about him scrying on us. He can see us anytime. Like he's everywhere.
Yeah.
There's bats, rats, wolves.
And
I've not
everybody seems
seen
to
rats
be
yet,
working fine.
so that's
That's a.
keep it to the facts.
I just don't like rats.
I like rats.
So are we agree? Gary's gonna go by himself to warn the Crow Father.
No,
I don't know
no.
if I can go faster with that than that guy. Also, he can hunt me down from the sky and take me out, probably.
And he probably will.
Then there's no way we're gonna beat him.
I thought his dad was dead.
Unless
Wasn't
unless
he
we
the
can.
dude who died when they burnt down the bar?
The
No,
winery?
that's this
No.
guy. That's this guy that died.
Falcon
This-
died?
We found Falcon on like day one.
Yeah.
he was a
Right.
crow and he couldn't
was
turn back
stuck
into
in
his
bird
humanoid
form.
form.
And then
Yeah.
he
His
took us
father-
to the bar
From his father?
where all the other ones
His father
were.
is Davian Martikov, the one that you saved his winery from the giant tree-like creature. So that is his father, the ancient crow, who told you
His-
about the cask.
Yeah.
His
And
brother and his sister-in-law died at the end. They're the corpses that I
right.
carried back to the
That's
church.
it.
Yeah.
Can
and
I?
How
Sorry.
far away is it to the winery from where we are now?
It's actually very far.
Shoot.
See?
Can you send a message to them?
Oh,
I
now
don't
that
know.
the
Well,
owl's gone.
Sorry?
How fast did you...
Come on, a sending spell. It's a cantrip
What?
or a turtle spell.
Or third level spell.
Yeah.
Almost the same
Well,
thing, right?
Well, there are two
Totally.
versions. There's a weak, like.
So,
Oh.
so basically now you're in this crossroad. Every other, I mean, Valaki, the winery, and the mountains are basically equally far from you.
And how far is that? Like, how many days travel?
You think it's something like 2 days or something like that in the forest if nothing happens.
There's no
If
way.
Nothing happens.
All right. Well, if we're not going to be able to get there in time, I think we're just going to have to trust that the ravens can defend themselves or flee.
There is one thing we can do if, but I don't know. It's unclear. How far away is? Like, I guess we've been talking for a couple moments.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is he within like bow shot? Is there something we can like wing clip him or something like this?
So no, basically he just, vanished with 2 flips of his bat-like wings. It's and gone.
We would need silvered arrows and.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are not prepared to kill a vampire at the moment.
If you guys want
Why
another
not?
puzzle, how about this thing? And I pull out the head from my bag. Hold it from here. Can you tell me what this is? This
It's a
scroll I
severed
looked at
head.
it.
It's a severed
what?
head.
I think
Yeah,
I
but-
think this is the perfect opportunity to just stop, right? With him. And what about this?
You guys want another puzzle? That's perfect.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
we'll stop it exactly at this point. This is freaking amazing.